Hi, I'm Melissa, your free range psychic, back from allergy oblivion. That really only lasted that one day, and I was able to recover from it, but it wiped me out. But I'm okay. Today is July 19th, 2020, and oh my God, so much happens in this news cycle with the orange one and the orange devil. And it's just so hard to keep track. So I'm saying that because I had prepared a reading for last weekend, and then I couldn't complete it. But my guides want me to do the same reading. I know that John Lewis has passed away at the age of 80, and so sad, another loss. But I did listen to Linda yesterday, and I had gotten the same things from my guides. So when she said, you know, he made it over, there are lots of people waiting for him, big celebration. There was a heavenly choir. That's what my guides told me, and so that resonated. That was what I had heard, and so I'm not going to do my reading on John Lewis today, but I'm going to do it on what happened last weekend, which was what the Mueller report, and Mueller coming out with that statement, being that upset. And you know, Mueller just doesn't do that for love nor money. You know, at the end of the day, unless he's really, really bothered by something, and the fact that Trump commuted Roger Stone's sentence just drove him over that edge. So I want people to read his comment. I don't know if y'all did or who did, but if you haven't, please read the whole thing. It's really, really important. The Mueller report was really, really important. Mueller was not ineffectual. William Barr came in and made him ineffectual, but he was not. His hands were really tied during that time. He did the best he could. He did more than one can imagine to bring forth the truth, and the things that he found, any one of those should have rocked the nation and ended Trump's presidency, but we were so gaslighted that it did not. And he was so supported by the Republicans and McConnell, the people in power that are the gatekeepers. They left him in. So my guides, when I was talking to them last weekend and we were arranging this meeting, I said, can we do something kind of a little different, a little quicker, you know, not so in depth, because I wasn't feeling that great. And they helped me devise a quick reading with 3 different subjects, 3 cards each. And I'm going to just stick with what they gave me because that's what they indicated that they wanted. So it's a little bit different. So the first 3 cards were on Roger Stone. I would say, and I think my guides are in agreement, that this would also be about Giuliani. So this is Roger Stone serving Trump, the Orange Devil, in his employ, in his service, but also, you know, who works for somebody like Trump without also expecting to get theirs. They're all users. It's all transactional. You got to know that about narcissists, sociopaths, people of this ilk. It's all about transaction. What am I going to get? What do I get? This is Roger Stone, and I'd say Giuliani too here. When I say again, I mentioned it in my last video that I don't normally use upside down cards, but maybe they're coming into my mix now, because this one is the upside down Fool. So this would be Roger Stone and Giuliani both in Trump's employ, wreaking chaos, causing disruption, acting the fool, and having this role where they you know, turn the narrative upside down, where they spew misinformation, where they act absurd and bizarre and crazy and over the line. But there's a purpose to both of them being in this full mode. And this outcome card, The third card is the Tower. So my guides say this card means that no matter what Trump or Giuliani get away with in our eyes, that they're still going to go down with the ship here. It doesn't really matter whether Trump commutes Roger Stone's sentence, or he sent Barr in to dismantle the investigation in Ukraine and New York. It's still, the Tower's still in effect, and his administration is in free fall mode, and it's going to be destroyed. It is in the mode of destruction, and this is inevitable. This is not repairable. So interestingly, so you see here these two, Giuliani and Stone, and anybody else in this mode, repeated here in this card. See? Falling out of the Tower and being the cause, too, of this destruction. The next series of 3 cards here, this is a reading on the Republican Party. And when this comes up, this is all the Republicans together in lockstep here. And I've also seen this as Putin, too, and Trump. And their destiny is tied together, becoming a burden, I would say, at this point. Here's Gabriel blowing his horn. It's the wake-up call. And there's so many different things that have come in to try to wake these people up. The coronavirus, the impeachment, Trump's failing cognitive health. There's a million things here. The protests, the precipitous decline of their popularity and Trump's popularity. Wake up, wake up. Do something. Show resistance. Show some kind of adherence to law and order. But do they? No. They continue on their Knight of Swords trajectory, aggressive, supporting Trump to the end, being his soldiers who will fight to the death to bring on his agenda of hate and voter suppression and homophobia and racism and destruction of democracy. They're tied. It's inevitable for them because they're all tied together here. And it was like that almost from the beginning. I want to say the rope's getting tighter and tighter in terms of how all these Republicans are interwoven together with Trump, so that by various means, compromise, money, all kinds of things, so that they stay in lockstep, and Trump has utter control over them, and I would say Putin too. So this is the last column of 3, and this is on Mueller. Queen of Swords. This is Mueller in this aspect of speaking the truth, speaking out for justice, speaking out for the alarms to be rung regarding what's going on, or what has been going on right now with this Trump administration. Yes, the Russians have infiltrated. If you look at the opinion that I included some excerpts on at the beginning, Mueller speaking out and saying, well, we had arrested many Russians, for various obstructive activities that were focused on bringing down our democracy, interfering with the election. Yes, we did that. Roger Stone was involved in lying and stopping us from being able to find the truth, lying to Congress. This all happened. This is what happened. I'm speaking out for the truth. The Wheel of Fortune is the next card, and this card came up, my guides say, with the impeachment and or the Mueller report, which came first, right? And then the impeachment, the Wheel of Fortune seemed to go up and then down, right? Or to turn in the favor of bringing out the truth, but then it turned away from it because of Barr and the suppression of that report. But now it's going to come back and be in the favor of truth again, and in illumination and light. And this means it's going to come back round again to bring justice. Justice will out. Justice will occur. Just because the Wheel of Fortune turned away from it for a period of time, it doesn't mean that it's gone for good. That was just a cycle. Now it's going to come back up, and there will be justice served, I imagine, when Biden gets in. So that's my 333 reading. And I don't know what you think about that. It just was a way for me to be able to get do a reading and do one a little less intensively, but with important information. And I'd love some feedback. I could do one of these again every once in a while. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do past life readings. I intend to do one next weekend. We have an oracle card. Our oracle card is from the Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue. This card is positive change. Let me make sure I say that. Parvati. Your likes and dislikes have changed, and you've outgrown situations that once appealed to you. These are positive developments signaling your spiritual growth. Some of these situations are blessings in disguise, as they're pushing you to make necessary and positive changes. You may feel pushed beyond your comfort zone in multiple areas of your life. Areas of your life that shift and flux, yet the universe always stands ready to support you whenever you ask it. Let go and enjoy the ride, because it is truly for the best. Other meanings of this card: let go of procrastination and perfectionism. Break your major goals into baby steps. Take one step at a time. Since Parvati is the goddess of mountains, this could be a message to retreat or move to the mountains. Revamp your schedule so that you devote regular time to your priorities. Be assertive in saying no to anything that disrupts you or diverts you from your path. So that is our card, our oracle card chosen from the guides. I hope that everybody is doing okay. I know that we continue to be impatient for the removal of this monster, Trump. But it will happen in its own time. But it will happen, I believe. My guides say. At this point in the reading, I let people know that I am available for personal or private readings. I guess personal readings make sense. I read past, present, future. I'm a medium, and I love to introduce you to your guardian angels. Everybody take care. And I'm not sure what the news cycle is going to be this week. I'm sure a lot of it's on John Lewis. And whatever else comes up. We're all pretty seasick by now, aren't we? But take some time to retreat from it. And find some peace, find some joy, find some laughter in your day. Okay? It's necessary for your mental, spiritual, and physical health. The doctor says. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying. You guys take care, and I will be with you again soon. Bye-bye.